Hey there, we are going to make 2-ingredient microwavable peanut butter fudge. I consider this a difficulty level of 1. There's no measurement, but mom and dad or somebody will need to be there to help. All right, hold on a sec. Just like last time, first things first. So what do you got to do first? Make sure you wash your hands. The next thing you got to make sure you do is clean the area that you'll be using. You need to get your ingredients, and then you also need to make sure you have the items or tools that you're going to be needed for this cooking project. All right, so I'm going to show you what you're going to need. You can pause it at any time to go wash your hands, clean your table, find your ingredients, and get your items that are needed. All right, go ahead and pause and then come back to me whenever you're ready. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our square pan so that we can put our mixture in it when it comes time. We don't have to worry about it. So we're going to cut a piece of wax paper and we're going to fit it to the square pan. All right. So here's our square pan. I picked a glass one. It's just easier for me. You guys might have metal, which would probably be cool. You're going to take your wax paper. I'm going to measure it just a little bit bigger than your container. And you're going to push it in. Mom and Dad might be able to help with this. So just want to make sure that it's almost ready when we get there. So we're just going to set this aside so we have it ready. So I'm going to set that aside. All right, let's see. So now we have our next directions are to open the frosting and open the peanut butter. So here's the frosting. I got vanilla frosting this time. I might make it with chocolate next time. Or you can make it with chocolate this time. So there's a metal lid on top of underneath the plastic lid. So you have to make sure that you take that off because this is going to go in the microwave. All right. So we're going to open up the peanut butter. There's also a top on it. So we got to pull that off too. So let's pull that off. Get all the pieces off of it. We're going to throw these 2 pieces in the garbage. All right. So now it says, so we opened the frosting and we opened the peanut butter. So now we have to put the frosting in the microwave for 1 minute. That you might have to have somebody's help with if you don't know how to put it in for 1 minute. So let's go ahead and start. Let's go do that. Take the frosting. And on this microwave, we just push the start button and push the start button again. And then we wait for it to get finished. All right. Now, while we're waiting for that, you need to make sure you have a cutting board for later. And a couple of spatulas is always good. Your knife. And we already used our wax paper. And I have our timer, our trusty dusty timer. So we will wait for that minute. All right, the microwave just went off. I'm going to pull it out. We're not going to do anything with it yet. We're going to take the peanut butter. Make sure all the metal's off of it. All this paper. All right. We're going to put the peanut butter in for 1 minute. Let's see. Right there. We're going to put the peanut butter in for 1 minute. Again, I'm going to push start, and I'm going to push start again. Now, we're going to take the frosting, And I know it's warm, but we're going to pour it in. While we're waiting for the peanut butter, we'll scrape the sides, all the frosting out of the container. It's pretty empty. All right, so we just poured the frosting into the bowl, and when the timer goes off on the microwave, we're going to pour the peanut butter into the bowl. Then we're going to mix. You want to make sure there's no lumps in your frosting. Just kind of get it mixed up pretty good, and the microwave should be going off anytime. Oh, there it is. All right. Peanut butter may or may not go into the container as easy because I had the peanut butter in the fridge. But looks like it's going in pretty good. All right. This is going to be messy. Oh my goodness. All right, all that frosting, all that peanut butter out. Looks pretty good. Okay, so it's in my bowl. So we're going to mix it all up until it's all the same color. Scrape the edges as you go. Stir, stir, stir. Make sure your peanut butter and your frosting all have all the lumps out of it. Oh, it smells really yummy. But then again, who doesn't like peanut butter? All right, this is the point after you get this all stirred up where you might need mom and dad to help you. Okay, first let's get rid of our garbage. So it's out of our way. We're going to throw it away. Garbage. All right. So this is what, remember we put the wax paper in here. So this is where we're going to pour the peanut butter and frosting mixture. Somebody might want to help you with this. We're going to pour it in. Now, I was watching this on a video, and they said you could put it in a bigger pan, but I wanted my pieces of fudge thick. So we're going to make some thick fudge. All right. Remember, no licking your fingers or anything until everything is put away. Looks like it's pretty good in there. We're going to put that back in there. And here, I'll just lift this up to show you. Look at that. Looks pretty good. All right. So let's see what we're supposed to do with it. All right. So we poured it. So we mixed well, and then we poured it into the pan. We scraped everything with a spatula. We spread it out until it was smooth, and you could also shake it a little bit to make it smooth. So we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Then when we get done, we're going to pull it out. We're going to take it and put it on this right here so that we have a place to cut. This is called a cutting board. And then we'll have a container and we'll put it all away and put it back in the fridge, but we can also have a piece. All right, so I'm going to put it into the refrigerator now. All right, I'm going to set the timer. Oh, right about there. 59 minutes is what it's going to let me set it for. And now you're going to be cleaning up stuff, so you can move stuff out of the way. But remember, when you come back to cut it up, you have to wash your hands again. But I'm going to lick this. Oh, well, yeah, it's pretty yummy. All right. Now I'm going to go take this. I'm going to put it into the sink so it can be washed. Hey there, it's about time for us to take the fudge out of the refrigerator. The alarm should be going off any second, but make sure that you grab a container with a lid that you can put the rest of your fudge in, and make sure that you wash your hands before you go and start working with the fudge. You want to make sure you have your handy dandy knife available, and I think that's probably all you're going to need. We're just waiting for the alarm to go off. So, oh, we'll be pulling that out of the refrigerator. All right. So here's what it looks like when it comes out of the refrigerator. We're going to pull it just like this, right out. We'll put this in the sink to get washed. I'm going to pull down your edges of your wax paper and flip it over. Don't be scared of it. It should be fine. Don't lick anything or eat anything until you are done. So then we'll take our knife and we'll cut little squares. Well, we're going to make a line. Make another line. Not sure how many we'll get out of this. I got 1, 2 rows, 3 rows. Looks probably about 6 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, and 6 rows. All right, you can always turn. So now you can see that I've cut it one way. Now we're going to cut it this way so that we get little squares. And make sure they don't stick. All right, so there's some. Boy, I think I need a longer knife. There's some more. All right, so far I've got 1, 2, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 and 6 rows. All right, so now we're going to take our container. We're going to put the pieces in there. This way we can put it back in the refrigerator and they'll stay hard. Make sure they all get in there nice and, there's some of them are a little soft. I'm kind of liking that. Let's save that big piece out for us. So, got all kinds of fudge. That was easy peasy. I know the hardest part was waiting. If it comes out a little gooey, you could always put it back in the fridge and wait another 15 or 20 minutes and then cut it up. But if I know you guys, you'll just go ahead and cut it up now, because that's how you guys roll. All right. So there we go. All right. Make sure you put your lid on it and put it back in the fridge. And before we leave, you need to make sure you throw all of your garbage away. Make sure you put everything that needs to go into the sink. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, let me see. Oh yeah, you guys are going to like it.